Welcome everybody to Allmonster's Eve Freestyle, part number 3. And up next onto the course, Monster Energy Machine and Casey Graves comes out as our camera looked like a dove landed on the camera and it lowered itself down. Anyway, Graves comes out big right there off the start off of that blue van stack, and it just comes out and he cross threads the entire side of that course. Right there, a nice job for the Monster Energy and Ken Block sponsored machine of Graves. He goes into a wicked set of donuts way on the far right side of the course. Spins his truck around. Looks like he's going to go for a cross thread here on this side. Nobody's done that so far tonight from that angle. Graves gets caught up, but still gets it done very nicely for the Monster Energy Machine and gets some big air off of that big freestyle alley right there. Graves lands it nicely, goes to cross thread the racing lanes, does a nice job on that. Now he's coming to the other side, left side of the course with the big Jacksonville style freestyle obstacle. Nice air off of it, lands, going for a slap wheelie. No, doesn't go for it. Another dove lands on our camera, and oh, and it shoves it too. Casey Graves goes into another donut. Looks like he's going to hit the other side of the big Jacksonville stack, gets a lot of air, lands it nice. Again, he could have went for a slap wheelie, did not do so. Graves turns the truck around, goes to the back side of the green bus. Nicely done. Casey Graves has got a good run going right now. Still got a little bit of time left on the clock. Oh, hard nosedive from Casey right there. That's going to hurt the truck maybe. No, it doesn't look like it's going to, as Graves goes for the big Jacksonville jump. Nicely done. Off of it, lands it smoothly. All the way across the course, is going to go to the other. The big dirt double. Oh, I thought he was going to clear it, but decides to go the other route. Nice hit off of it. Walks a wheelie on the top of the other side of it. Very nicely done. Right about there will be when time expires for Graves, but it doesn't look like he's going to stop anytime soon. Big air off of the back side of that hill. Clears the double dirt mounds easily, and Casey Graves has put on a whale of a show, and he is now going to say hi to the crowd. Casey Graves is going to fall just short of the lead, a score of 31 for the Monster Energy Machine. Still plenty of trucks to go in this freestyle. Danny Mass is the next truck out here, and as I said in the racing show, you might recognize this truck from a former Hot Wheels truck named Chillin' Villain. Danny worked very hard to try and replicate that, and he comes out, first hit, right off the backside of the Jacksonville obstacle and right into some donuts. Loving the momentum from Danny Mass and the Chillin' Villain. Nice air up and over the double green and red stack right there. Spins the truck around. Looks like he is going to go for the green bus right here, lining it up. Hits it. Oh, and he's going to walk a wheelie up and over it. Beautifully done by the Chillin' Villain machine. All the way across the floor goes Danny Mass. Is he going to try and clear this? Nope. Rolls it, hits the big van. Nicely done. Lands it hard right there. Oh, nice landing off of the back side of that thing. That was a beautiful hit for Danny. As he turns the truck around, he is going to go right for that big green bus. Oh, jumps it, lands it in between the two buses. Very nicely done. A comboing cross thread for Danny and the Chillin' Villain, up and over and back on all fours. Very nice rollover for Danny Mass. That just looked perfect as he spins the truck around, out of the rollover, restarts it, fires it up, comes down and clears a double bus. He has got the run of his life going on right now. Danny Mass, Chillin' Villain. Where is he going to go out onto the floor now? Looks like he's going to go to the other side of the big Jacksonville obstacle. Big air, walking a wheelie up onto the nose and saves it. Hits that red van, not with very much gusto right there, but goes for a slap wheelie and nails it perfectly. Chillin' Villain now. Looks like it's going to go for the clearing of the double dirt and gets it big time. Didn't even need the landing ramp. Goes into a beautiful slap wheelie afterwards. This could take the lead and then some, ladies and gentlemen. Danny is having the run of his life. Nice cross thread right there. Huge cross thread. Huge air. Lands it hard. Up on two wheels. Saves it. And that'll be it as they shut the Chillin' Villain off. He scores a 38 out of a possible 40. Danny Mass with this combo cross thread right there, and then the rollover save afterwards will fly into the lead. Great run of his life right there. Danny Mass and Chillin' Villain is going to be tough to beat tonight. Michael Murray comes out of the tunnel, hits the racing lane to start off his freestyle, and boy, does he have a freestyle to follow after what Chillin' Villain just did. As he comes out onto this course, takes it nice and wide, and he's going to go right to the car stack that flipped the Chillin' Villain up and over and back on all fours, what eventually got him the lead. Murray in the Savage X, though, is going to have a big chore ahead of him, just as I mentioned, if he wants to take that lead. And right now, he's kind of just putting around the course, but it looks like he's lining up for some big, huge air in the one headlighted Savage X machine. Going to clear the double dirt jump with authority, and oh, stuffs it into the blue van right in front of him. Michael Murray has to stop and back up. This is not his best run. I'm not trying to put him down at all. I mean, I've just seen him do a lot better than what he's doing right now. Maybe something to do with the steering is up onto this truck. I'm not 100% sure. Nice cross thread right there. Just as I'm talking bad about him, he goes and cross threads the course and does it very, very nicely. Michael Murray in Savage X is now looking towards maybe another freestyle victory if he can really hit some stuff with gusto. Nice air right there. Goes for a slap wheelie. Doesn't quite get it. Backsides. The big Jacksonville style stack. Lands it on the down ramp perfectly. Savage X is now picking up the momentum. Goes for the red and green bus stack. Cross threads it in the air. Nice landing. Michael Murray's got some good momentum going on now. Big hit on the green bus, and that's going to be what sends him up and over, and he's done. Savage X is going to score a 29 for his effort out here in freestyle tonight. Very nicely done. The first part of the run kind of lacked for him, but the middle and the end of that run was very good, and we look for big things out of the Savage X in the future. Well, you know, after a dismal racing performance, the Maximum Destruction team is going to accept nothing less than Maximum Destruction as Mark comes out with some big air right there. Coming across the floor, what does Max D have in store for this floor? And that is the biggest air we've seen on that obstacle all night, but it's going to end up hurting him up, over, and back on all fours. But that'll be it, and it'll only be a 15 for Mark and Maximum Destruction. That was a tough break from Max D, but up next is Stephen Hopkins and the Blacksmith machine coming out onto the floor. Brand new Blacksmith, too, from what we've seen in the Rigs of Rod's Monster Jam series. He drove it as Pablo Huffaker in the ROR series. Very nicely done, coming out right into a set of donuts. As you can see that truck is now on a Race Source chassis. Very, very nice donuts right there from the Blacksmith machine into a nice slap wheelie. This kid could always freestyle. He did a very good job in the ROR Monster Jam series with that, and he's showing you exactly why he should be considered one of the best in Rigs of Rod's Monster Jam and Sim Monsters for that matter. As he comes out, very nice air. Big air off of that red van. He didn't let off of it a bit. Stephen Hopkins gets some nice air off of the double dirt jump, noses it into the ground hard, into another slap wheelie. Danny Mass has to be sweating in the hot seat right now. This is a good run right now for the Blacksmith machine, going for a big double jump right there and nails it beautifully way past the landing ramp into another little bit of a slap wheelie. Big air over the doubles right there. Into a, gosh dang, this is a slap wheelie clinic from Stephen Hopkins. He's got 4 of them now. Spins the truck around. Looks like he is going to go for the racing lane obstacle here. Oh no, I know what he's setting up for. First guy to try this all night. Cross threads the big Jacksonville stack, and he does it with gusto. Very nicely done. Nice hit right there. A nice combo hit into another combo hit off of that little double bust. Now he's going to try and clear this side. No, goes for the opposite cross thread instead and does a very nice job off of it. He's kind of slowed down the momentum, though, in the middle portion of this run, so I don't know if he is going to get the lead, but he could come very close. Hopkins is having a great run. That over there, crawling over that stack, didn't help him very much as far as going for the lead. Noses it into the ground again. Trying something different. Gets a lot of air. Looks like he wanted to go to the backside of the Jacksonville stack right there, but had to opt out of it. Now he's just kind of driving around. This is going to hurt his score. Hopkins now going to go for the big air off the backside of the Jacksonville hit. Very nicely done. Clears it all the way. Stephen Hopkins. The Jacksonville hit was his time, we're understanding, and the scores are up. It's only going to be a 30. Kind of surprising. But this little encore that he's doing for the crowd is certainly amazing. Nice air right there, and that'll end it. AMSOIL Shock Therapy tonight, driven by Travis Sawillo, who ironically always forgets to change his name before he comes into game. Races in a different league that runs replica trucks only, and he drives Eradicator over there, so he shows up as Andy Slifko here, but he's actually Travis Sawillo, and nosedives it into the ground right there into a beautiful slap wheelie. Wow, what a start to the run for Travis Sawillo, and it's going to take every ounce of being that I have not to call him Andy Slifko during this. Nice air right there off of the red and green Christmas-themed obstacle. I like the way I said that, but anyway, as he comes down the straightaway right there, goes to nicely walk it up and over the green bus. Travis Sawillo's got a good start to a run going right here, but as we saw with Stephen Hopkins, you've got to be 100% all the way through your run, and that right there is some big air and clears it perfectly. The rear tires walked all the way down the backside of that ramp, and he spins it into a quick donut. Taking after the driver of that truck with those full throttle spinning cyclones from AMSOIL Shock Therapy. Rolls through these hills right here. Looks like he's going to go to the double bus. Does a very nice job off of it. Lands it on the down ramp. Doesn't quite clear it. Rear tires clip the double bus. What's he going to do here? Looks like he might be going for a cross thread. No, decides against it at the last minute and goes for the backside of that hill. AMSOIL Shock Therapy still got a lot of time left on the clock. What does he have? What does Travis Sawillo have if he is going to take this lead right here? Nice big air off of the backside of the Jacksonville obstacle. He's about 3/4 of the way through his time right now. Nice air up and over that. The front tires lifting all the way up, all the way over the Jacksonville, or Louisville, excuse me, style car pad into a slap wheelie off of that, and a nice combo for Sawillo and the AMSOIL Shock Therapy. Flooring it into the backside of the green and red Christmas-themed obstacle over there. Nice combo off of it. Just launched it, and I loved it. You can hear it in the air. He let it out of the throttle and let the thing glide all the way down. Very nicely done. Oh my! Big air right there into a beautiful save! Travis Sawillo, he could end up taking the lead or coming close to it right here. This is a good run. He's pulled off a big wow factor exactly like Danny Mass did, and that's going to end it right there. Cartwheeling the Shock Therapy. With unique moves like this, he scores a 37, just 1 point shy of the points lead here tonight, which is a 38 set by Chillin' Villain. Shock Therapy and Travis Sawillo, though, came very close. Look at that rollover. Man, that thing was nuts. Violent flip. Out next, ladies and gentlemen, Mike Elmendorf and Insanity. You'll see him in part number 4. We'll see you back in just a few minutes.